Pakistan Zindabad. Pakistan Zindabad. ज़मीं फिरदौस पाकिस्तान की होगी ज़माने में ज़मीं फिरदौस पाकिस्तान की होगी ज़माने में ग़ुलामाने नबी मद जन्नत बताने में ग़ुलामाने नबी मद जन्नत बताने में.
When the bells rang for the World War, they opened a song publicity organization. Mr. Suresh and Mr. Jasimuddin were the song publicity organizer and additional song publicity organizer, respectively. 2 years later, Mr. Suresh became a judge and Jasim became the song publicity organizer. The war was now over and the post of additional song publicity organizer fell vacant. I requested Mr. Altaf Hussain for this post. He said, I think this post is going to be dissolved in another 2 or 3 months' time. I requested, even if it is for a few days, I would like to be in a position of a gazetted officer. He looked at my face and perhaps he perceived my pain about not having a gazetted position. He called for his employees and immediately offered me the post. I was reminded of Anderson House where I had resigned from my post and had said, if I work, it will be in a position like yours. And finally, God had answered my prayers of desperation. I had a taste of a greater cause. I was able to tour hundreds of villages and cities of my country, singing songs of various causes to make the people aware of the solutions. During the days of the war, there would be blackouts in Calcutta, and it would be very hard to find our way. Sometimes we could hear the sirens during our musical sessions, and we could hear the sounds of bombs. We would leave our instruments, the harmonium, the tabla, and take refuge in the shelters. The eternal fear of death grasps everyone. People mostly chant prayers in praise of the Lord. Some people even forget those lines. Some say, what is the first line of Surah Yasin? Even in these distressed moments, I would feel like laughing. After the siren was over, I would come out from the shelter and all the faces seemed a bit sheepish. Next day, we would read in the newspaper that the bombs fell in Rangoon. I wonder if the carrier was going over Calcutta and that could be the reason why the sirens would go off. When we would go back to the black market, we'd find that most of the items were unavailable and those that were available were extremely expensive. The shopkeeper would say, Sir, if you want this item, buy it right now. It may not be available tomorrow. I noticed some people, both men and women, seriously suffering from malnutrition, sitting next to the baffle wall. The number of such people multiplied to hundreds. Like birds, they flocked together. I heard that there was no rice in the country. There was a huge famine. The nights were filled with the cries of human beings begging for the starchy water left over from cooked rice. It was impossible to eat rice. I would eat one meal and give the other one to a beggar. Sometimes I found corpses, people dying due to starvation. The numbers increased and you could find corpses everywhere. The city corporation would haul the dead bodies into their vans and suddenly Calcutta would be free of these famine-stricken people. After this, we witnessed a series of events. We saw the Quit India movement, Netaji's travel from Assam to the borders, a pause in the war, great enthusiasm by people during the Rashid Ali Day in Calcutta, a plan to have ministers' mission, etc. At that time, Mr. Sohrawardy was the Prime Minister of Bengal. On August 16, 1946, Muslim League declared their plans for direct action. The country witnessed the killings of Hindus and Muslims, which is impossible for me to describe here. I do not even wish to document such a lowly aspect of humanity in history. Our future generations, reading such accounts, will call us nothing but brutal animals. I took a car fitted with a microphone and sang aloud through the streets of Calcutta. Oh dear countrymen, listen to the call of Gandhi and Jinnah. I sang songs like, Oh my brothers, Hindu and Muslim, do not follow the wrong path and insult each other. The British were about to leave India. The Muslims of India wished for a separate state under the leadership of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. That wish was finally granted. I phoned Mr. Shome at the gramophone company and said, Now Pakistan is coming into being. Would you like to record some songs for Pakistan? The high-ups of the company met up with me in Calcutta's Great Eastern Hotel, and they agreed to record the songs for Pakistan. However, we encountered another hurdle. The musicians in the company refused to play for these songs. I went to the orchestra in the Grand Hotel and rehearsed my songs with their musicians. We rehearsed 2 Bangla and 2 Urdu songs. The Bangla songs were written by the poet Ghulam Mustafa and the other 2 by Fayyaz Hashmi. Perhaps these were the first recordings of Pakistani songs in India.
ये सुनकर हम गाएंगे परिंदे आशियाने में ज़मीं फिरदौस पाकिस्तान की होगी ज़माने में ज़मीं फिरदौस पाकिस्तान की होगी।
It was still a very risky time in Calcutta due to the Hindu-Muslim riots. Weekdays became risky. Mr. Shome decided to record on a Sunday. There were 4 or 5 of us who were to sing, and the Casanova Orchestra joined us as we went to the Dum Dum area. We had to change our route several times in apprehension of riots. Whenever we saw a crowd, we took a different road. We feared that we may not reach home alive after finishing these records. There was no guarantee of that. Before embarking upon our journey to Dum Dum, I had made a note of all monetary dealings, my loans, as well as what I had loaned to other people, and left this on a table at home. We reached Dum Dum at around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. All the industries were closed. We had to enter through the side gates of one industry. Poet Ghulam Mustafa, Badruddin Ahmed, Qadir Zamiri, and Captain Mustafa Anwar. We recorded 4 songs. The studio closed after the songs. We started back on our way home. I felt that even if I die on my way back, I shall have earned the pride of singing the first songs of Pakistan.
पलट कर दौर फिर आएगा इस्लामी खिलाफत का फिर मिट जाएगा फिर नामो निशा जबरो हुकूमत का बहुत कम वक्त है खोई हुई अजमत को पाने में ज़मीं फिरदौस पाकिस्तान की होगी ज़माने में ज़मीं फिरदौस पाकिस्तान